testing your boat. So I have two fish tanks sitting in the back table. That's where all of your testing is going to occur. We're going to use the pennies. They're not going to be on the towel. We should try to dry off the pennies the best we can. If that towel gets completely soaked, we can get some replacement towels in if we need to. But the idea is we want to try to have our pennies pretty much as dry as possible. So you're going to go to one of your tanks, and then you're going to take your boat, and you're going to place our boat in the water, and it should float. Then you take pennies, and my suggestion is you count the pennies as you go. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you just keep going, keep counting. And as you're placing them, I'd be semi-strategic and say, oh, well, that side's getting a little low, that side's getting a little bit deeper. So kind of try to spread them out. And you're just going to kind of keep going, keep adding the pennies, counting as you go. And you're going to go through, and it's probably not unrealistic that your thing could hold 20, 30, some people get up to 50 pennies. But eventually you're going to get to a point where the water's going to come over the side, your boat's going to sink. Now, let's just make up a number. Let's say it took 26 pennies for my boat to sink. If it took 26 pennies for my boat to sink, we can then subtract 1 and say my boat could successfully hold 25 pennies. So that's all you have to do for the testing. When you're done, it's your responsibility to remove the pennies and try to get as much water off of the pennies before you put it on the towel. The more you shake off before you put it on the towel, the less saturated that towel is going to get. Make sure you get all the pennies off the bottom. And that's how you test it. That's going to be recorded on your sheet as the actual amount of